Hi. Hold on, let me turn off that fan. That is not necessary right now. Alright. There we go. Hi. I really have nothing to say. Like, there's no big update or big news. It's just, I think that in my brain is like, well, you better get some videos out because there is a good possibility that you might not get to. So, say all the things you want to say before you can't. It's like there's something stuck on my lip. Hold on. Okay, it's gone. And probably half of the lip product, but that's okay. I don't know what I've been doing. I've been watching Teen Wolf. I'm through the third season of Teen Wolf almost at the end. The episode count is weird because I swear, like the first and second season, they had like 12 episodes each, and this one has 24, and it's like, why? They should have kept it 12 episodes. I have no idea why they did that. That's just a very strange and random thing to do. Ooh, the lip product is really bad. I should probably just wipe it off because it's gonna distract me and drive me crazy. But that's okay. So how is everybody? Okay. Yep. I just started it. I should just end the lip product because it's just gonna look worse and worse. But oh well. I've been trying not to think. It's not working at all. The not thinking is kind of a disaster, honestly. Wait, what's this button do again? I forgot. I know I pushed it and I was like, oh, I shouldn't do that. Wait, what? Oh, that's it. That's the filter. Okay, cool. Excellent. And okay, wait, what's this again? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, I can mute the microphone. That's nice, I guess. Hopeful. Like, if the puppies start again. Oh my gosh. So, the people who live upstairs, they have two golden retriever puppies, which I have not seen. But, I mean, come on. They're golden retrievers. They're puppies. They're adorable. They are the noisiest little insert whatever you want to call them there. I was gonna say slur, but no, please don't slur the puppies. What word was I thinking of? In? Start with M and not if. Oh my gosh! Wow, I go live and my brain just completely stops working. And this mare, I swear, I patted it down before I started recording, and then it just great, fantastic. I'm so nervous about the court date. Um, Apparently they're gonna ask me questions, and my anxiety with that, I'm terrified. So it's Saturday now. So it's Sunday, and then Monday, I believe that the date is at 8:30. So, hopefully that won't take too long. Um, I don't know. I'm a nervous wreck. Like I was sitting there earlier and I was listening to music, and I turned it off because my neck itched, and I literally just sat there like I wasn't watching TV, I wasn't listening to music, I wasn't doing anything. I was just like, in 2 days I may not have a home. And that's terrifying. And it's like I really don't have like somebody to talk to right now. So that's why I'm using live, and I just I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what I'll do. I mean, I guess what happens happens. I don't know, I felt this was silly. It's like I wanted to distract myself, but my mind just keeps circling back to it. And that's really all I think of. Like, I tried to put on makeup to distract myself. I won't be able to put on makeup if I'm homeless. Probably lose all my stuff. Which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter because I'll always get more stuff, but it is mine. And a lot of it means a lot to me. And I want to keep it, you know? I don't know. I really don't. I'm just thinking, wow, like, how am I gonna carry on my tripod if I'm homeless? And it's just ridiculous stuff like that. And I don't know why. Like, I can't think positively, like, oh, well, maybe the judge will give us a break because, it's not really our fault that Damon became disabled, you know? I just don't think that that's gonna happen, to be honest. And I hate it. I hate thinking like this. I feel like I should like have more faith in the decency of people, but that's oh, again. I got an email and I was like, "Oh, weird. What's that?" It's the notification that I'm live. I'm I'm very indulgent, as you can see. Um, let's see, trying to think of what other stuff is going on. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do about Alfie. I was gonna say, Sarah took Alfie to the dog park. Whenever they go to the dog park, I think of Welcome to Nightville. Oh, stay out at the dog park. But all I can think of is if we become homeless, we're gonna lose Alfie. That just hurts a lot. I'm not happy right now. I, I wish I could pretend to be happy, but I'm just feeling really lonely and really scared. And I don't know what to do. But I appreciate you, YouTube Live, for being a place where I can get these feelings out in like a really safe and respectful way. Um, Better than DMs on Twitter that, like, when I was asking for money, were telling me that I should go ahead and off myself. That's, I mean, I know that I shouldn't think of it as like a really big deal, but that hurt. I didn't even know why, because there are people I didn't know, probably burner accounts. But I mean, just that level of contempt towards someone who's like really struggling. It shook me. I am trying to be the best person I can be, and I don't think I've done a very good job of it, otherwise, better things would happen to me. You know? Like, that's a thought that I can't shake. And I know that's silly because, sometimes it just happens. Bad things happen to good people. My father in law died a couple weeks ago because he was already kind of frail, but he broke his ribs and there was an infection. And a couple days later, he passed. He wasn't perfect, but he was a good man. Be nice if he were around today. Um, Man, all I can think of is a bunch of depressing stuff. I'm so sorry. But I mean, and maybe it's better that I get all this insecurity out, have an outlet for it. I hope that on one day I have good news. I mean, either way, it'll be more interesting than this, right? Um, I just, I just don't know how to deal with this at all. And the thing is that like when I try and talk to people, they're like, "Oh, don't worry, it'll come when it comes." And like, I have anxiety when you tell me not to worry. I worry like 10 times more. Like, just saying, okay, this might happen, but I'm thinking of making a plan, and that plan is this. You know? I don't. You may know, but I have no freaking idea. And that's fine. I've been thinking about that Crispin Glover interview on David Letterman um, when he was ruined Parr, and how like nobody got that was basically advertising for the movie Ruben and Ed. And like I know nobody cares about that, but like I think about it and it makes me laugh because in context of the movie, his actions in that interview make perfect sense. Like, like it's like, oh, that's why. But if you see it like with no context, it's like he's acting so weird, like completely bizarre. And for some reason, I'm not sure why, it's been popping in my head for like the last week, like mental images from the interview, and then like the images from the Clown and Clown Clown video. You've seen that, right? You've seen Clown and Clown Clown by Crispin Glover. If you haven't, you should definitely check it out. It's an experience. Um, there was something else I was going to say about sleepaway camp. Oh yeah, somebody has brought up the notion, and this is something that's been kind of circling around in my head about the movie Sleepaway Camp, is that Angela, also known as Peter, and if this theory is correct, which considering the movies afterwards, no, it's not, but if you consider the movie Sleepaway Camp as its own thing, Peter wasn't trans. And it's something that's kind of like, well, I mean, the character of Angela is never said to wanted desperately to like be a girl, so it's like, oh, okay, it's something that was in the back of my head. But hearing somebody say that, they were like, that's basically what John Money did to what is it, David Reimer, or was it Dennis Reimer, or was that his brother? I don't know. My mind is fractured. I meant to write it down so that like it could be cohesive because I actually was planning on doing a video about it. Um, but I wasn't sure I was going to because I didn't really feel like asking a bunch of trans people like, "Hey, this movie might be potentially transphobic. Let's talk about it." Because Angela is played by Phyllis Rose, who is a wonderful cis woman. I follow her on Twitter. She's an absolute delight, but she's not a trans woman. So I could like understand people thinking like, oh, well, that's transphobic. But I don't know. Is it really because like if somebody doesn't want to be a girl and is doing that because that's the role that they've been forced into, is that trans? Like, like would they experience being trans for all intents and purposes like the same way as a person who is like, this experience is not mine, I own none of this, and a transition of their own free will? Like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like I'm explaining this really badly and am potentially coming off as very offensive. And if I am, I'm very sorry. But it's just something that like keeps kind of swimming back into my mind, and I think it's really interesting. And like I love to have that discussion with people because I really want to know what they think, because like I'm not entirely sure what I think because it's like half the time, then it's like, but Mm, and being that I'm not trans, I don't have that personal experience or knowledge in the subject. So, is my opinion really that valid or necessary? And honestly, I'd say no, it's not. And that's okay. Um, wow, this video has gone on way longer than I thought it would. I think that I will stop it. And I hope that all you wonderful people have a lovely day. Have a happy day and keep it fruity. And don't forget to be kind.